The following Wicked Turtle Network presentation has strong language and strong content. Viewer discretion is advised.
What are you talking
What up, peeps? What up, peeps?
What up, peeps?
Oh, Lord have
It's
mercy.
your boy, the Penguin. And on the mic tonight, I have the man who looked down, the Duke.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Disheveled as always. Of course.
Hey, at least we're defrosted, right?
Yeah. We're getting
I
there anyway.
have to say thank you to all the Wicked Turtle Nation out there for being patient with us. Last week was very, 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 very tiring for myself. I don't know about you, but I was very tired.
Very cold, too.
I was cold, tired. I didn't really feel all that well for a couple days. It was weird. It was very weird.
Being out in that, when we're getting older like this, it's just aches and pains, and the weather just this cold. Jeez.
But shout out to the nation for showing some love to our videos that we put up, though.
Hells yeah.
I put up a new Fixing a Penguin. I know you put up a Monday Madness.
Monday Madness.
So I haven't seen.
We
the
got
numbers
major
on that,
love.
so, but that just came up. We're filming this on a Monday, so that just came up. So I haven't yet. To
Fixing
see
the
the
Penguin
numbers
got mad views, so
yeah, we're doing pretty
we
good.
got mad love on that.
Yeah, I mean, we got mad love all over the place.
Of course.
You know, hashtag I got a sticker. Right?
That's right. Hey, check it out.
Hashtag I got a sticker.
Ooh. It's hard to figure out what you're supposed to move it on camera.
Hey, those stickers are nice. I can tell people who are listening, tell people reviewing.
I'm trying to show that off if you're listening. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just,
if you got a sticker, comment below or send us a message saying you got a sticker, which is cool.
Yeah, take a picture with your sticker and we'll put it on our Instagram stories and our Twitter.
Yes. Yes,
take
a picture of it. Yeah, and if you haven't figured out how to scan it, scan that code that's on there.
Absolutely.
I mean, most smartphones you can do it. If not, if you don't have like a newer one, I think they have apps for it now too.
And if you don't have an in-person sticker, just right there on screen.
Just go to the Wicked Turtle Network. That's all you gotta do. You could just do that too.
Yeah.
The stickers are fun. They were fun. The next time we do stickers, I'm gonna make the logo a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my biggest gripe I know was.
Yeah, and I have one on the back of my phone too.
Oh, you have one on your phone case?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't stick shit on my phone. So.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I don't do. I don't stick shit on my phone. But let's get started here. Let's get the RAZE sponsor out of the way here. Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag RAZE Rebellion with RAZE Energy Drinks. RAZE Energy Drinks gives you fresh, which stands for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration. It's giving you no crash. RAZE has zero sugar with electrolytes, BCAA aminos. So hashtag RAZE up. Go to your local GNC or vitamin shop and pick up a can, or go to repsports.com and order in bulk and type in code Wicked Turtle for 15% off your order. It's a good way to help the channel. So I can tell you that, guys, right now.
15%.
And that code will be in the description of this video. So or cast. If you're listening, it'll still a lot of people. I've had somebody.
So on the sidebar, it's on the down below, wherever you're at. Sometimes
I had somebody ask me about that. They're like, so how do I click the link, in audio? I'm like, well, go into the details of your audio version, and it should be. They are clickable links. Everything on there is all even the repsports.com is a clickable link. So they are.
Everything should be clickable when you go on there. So
It's funny because in my Tesla, we'll talk about that, by the way. But in my Tesla, you can actually click the links in my Tesla, and it'll take you on the web in the Tesla.
I love that, dude.
Speaking of which, how'd you like the Tesla?
Oh, I love that. That was such a fun ride.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing you have to get used to is is the stops to charge. And to be honest, I
Yeah.
actually picked you up on probably the worst thing with the Tesla. Cold and electronics are not friends.
No.
You know,
I was, I was wondering that about myself because, with our region being where we are, it's like
they're not
people that,
friends.
yeah.
They're not friends at all. But all right, so get back to RAZE. I'm sorry, get back to RAZE. I actually recently purchased some RAZE. I got actually now the penguin. If you guys can see back, what is it back there? Yeah, back there is my insider bag. And now here's a can, guys. The penguin is now a RAZE insider. So far, I'm enjoying the insider program. I think it's kind of cool. If you guys don't know what that is, it's they give out release secret flavors that they're thinking about releasing in the future. And some of the ones I got, I can't explain them. I can't talk about them because there's an embargo on it. So, but they're good. I can just tell you that right now.
You can go
They're gonna
back
be
and
bangers.
on one I recorded in December, the latest ones where I had to raise.
Yeah,
I can now tell you that the flavor that I had was a blue shock, and they have that now available. And whew,
yeah.
I'm telling you, that is such a good
Sold out.
flavor.
You can't buy.
Yeah.
You can't buy
Oh
it.
yeah, sold out already. Well,
Yeah, it's
shit.
sold out. It's hard to
There you
find.
go.
You
Oh
can get
dude, that was such a good
you can
flavor.
get the to-go packs, though. They had the to-go packs and the
Yeah.
pre-workouts and stuff like that, but they just ran great bubble gum. I can say that they just ran a load of those. But what's cool is you get introduced to the insider group, and the Duke could probably confirm this too. And they tell you about some of the stuff that you get. I got like I said, I got the insider stuff. I got some insider to go. I also got some secret cake, one of the cakes. I haven't
Ooh.
tried it yet. I'm excited to try that.
Yeah, let me know how that works. Cause I got
I
some of the protein shake shit too. I want to
You
see how
didn't get
that
any of the
works.
cakes?
No, I got protein powder.
What was some of the merch that you got? You
I
just
got
got a
a
couple shirts?
I got a bag the first
Okay.
time, and then the second time was a T-shirt. So
Oh, you
what'd you
got
get?
another
Well,
bag. Well, I got an insider bag.
no, just one
Um,
bag.
yeah, I
Two
got that.
T-shirts. Two T-shirts, one bag.
I got 2 T-shirts. One was my insider T-shirt that you have, and the other one is dealing with this RAZE Athletics sticker, which um, that's a thing right now, I guess.
Oh
But
yeah,
it
yeah.
has something. It's not blue; it's black. For some reason, that's one thing that you can see. There's a lot of
Oh,
shade
isn't
on that
Crow
insider thing.
Raise Athletic?
Yeah, he won.
So there you go.
He won an award with them. It was cool.
That's fucking cool,
Lifter of
dude.
the year, or something like that.
Yeah.
But I got
Son
peach.
of Hulk, brother.
I got a case
Shout
of
out,
peach.
shout out him.
Yeah, yeah. I just talked to him. He's
How's
I
he
just
doing,
talked to,
man?
he's doing good. He's actually training with
I thought
Alpha.
I thought we would have seen him up there. I was
Nah, he had to work.
kind of
He
disappointed we didn't, but
he's gonna train with
hey,
Alpha.
next time. That's cool, dude.
Yeah. So yeah.
We hope
So
to do some stuff with Alpha, you know?
yeah. Well, I'm gonna get to that. So
Yeah.
what we need to do is actually talk about Well, anyways, pick up RAZE, guys. Just pick up RAZE, support the
Yeah,
channel.
absolutely.
This one way
And
you support the
that's
channel.
maybe soon coming to 7-Eleven, huh?
Maybe. I don't know if
Yeah.
we can talk about that, but
Oh
maybe.
yeah.
I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no.
That's
There we
one of
go.
those this message is set to self-destruct.
Yes.
Excuse me, I
Yes.
was not supposed to mention that one.
So let's talk about PPW.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that
We
one,
gotta
brother.
talk about them. We had a really good weekend. It
We
was
did.
really, really good weekend. I'm saying I was exhausted. I thought it was a good weekend. It was a good weekend for Wicked Turtle. It was a good weekend for Penguin and the Duke. We did some bonding. It was fun. Road
Yeah, man.
tripping. We were
It
road
was nice to
tripping.
get to catch up with you in person again. We haven't caught up since the last time
I
we were
know.
at
We've always seen
PPW
everything
together.
online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We also had
the
a
gas
really
station we met up had a fake CBD. I call that well, it had not fake CBD, but it had CBD bud. I call that the O'Doyle of weed.
Doyle rules.
O'Doyle beer, like
O'Doyle's.
the near beer.
Yeah.
And it had grinders and bongs. I never expected that little gas station to have any of that stuff. I turned my shoulder and I'm like, what in the world?
We should do a pro tip. Always go to truck stops. They're the best.
Oh, dude,
You can
yeah.
find all the coolest shit in there.
Well, that night after PPW when we went to the hotel, man, we just freaking rocked up on them breakfast sandwiches, didn't
I'll
we?
tell you what, that's the
And
best I slept.
the Duke got a free hot dog.
Yeah,
I took that home to the Beaver Weasel. You know that? She enjoyed that.
that's the best I've slept. I'll tell you right now with the hotel. Shout out to where did we stay at? Hotel or
Holiday
Holiday Inn.
Inn.
Holiday Inn. And what was
Just
cool about that
chilling at the
Holiday Inn is they had a
Holiday
Tesla
Inn.
station. They had
Yeah,
a Tesla station right next door. But it was I'll tell you what, that was very clean room,
yeah,
very comfortable bed, and dude, dude, when I told you I'm going to sleep, I went to bed. I
yeah.
almost never do that. I usually spend like an hour
Well,
on
because
my
I put that nature
phone.
documentary on the television. Once I put the nature documentary on television, he went, "Psh."
Dude, I'm 40 years old. I actually love that shit. So
That's why dude. When I really need to go to bed and get my Z's in,
it's
I
not
pu- I
boring to me. I would have watched that.
I put on the nature documentary because it's just so interesting. You either that and it's just so chill. That's the vibes. You go to sleep.
Well, you know, with
That or horror like murdered mystery, but sometimes it fucks up your vibe. You wake up to like some gruesome horror murder story going on. It's like I just had a nightmare, man. That's
I
kind
mean,
of
it was a combination of I was tired because I put in
yeah.
probably like close to 20,000 steps.
You did, dude.
Um, what else?
You're schmoozing.
Just us going back and forth different places. It was
Hmm.
just it was just a very I get very tired when I go to shows. I really do because I'm when I especially at PPW, like I was selling that night. Like I was definitely
Yeah.
selling. I was selling Wicked Turtle hard that night. I mean, it was cool at nighttime. We were chilling. Like it was cool but the show itself
It was
was
rowdy.
pretty. Yeah, it was a lot because I wouldn't say it was a lot. It wasn't too much. Like it was cool to see the fans. It was cool to
Yeah.
see our friends that we knew.
Jack. He's here
Yeah,
getting heckle.
it was cool to see stuff like this, like Bob Backlund doing
Oh
headstands.
man, how cool was that?
If you guys are listening, we're actually putting a picture of Bob Backlund did a straight up headstand
Bob Backlund, 72-year-old man.
and didn't move. Like
No,
it was,
dude,
yeah.
I couldn't do one at 33, 32.
I can't do that at
No, I'm
all.
33 now. Yeah, I am 33 now.
I can't do that at all. Like
No, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying. I can't
impressed.
do that at all. So,
How
72.
cool it was though to see somebody like is like you, like Bob Backlund as a kid, man. I knew Bob Backlund as a kid, but
Bob
yeah.
Backlund actually came to Williamsport, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he came to the local place and he did put people in fucking
Crossface chicken wings.
crossface chicken wings, man. It
And
was
so
Mark's Family Restaurant back in
Danny
the
Moe
day.
won the women's title while he was there.
About time.
Good job to her. Good job to her. Nothing against Adina Steele. Adina Steele was a good
Oh yeah,
champ,
I
but
like Adina.
it was good catching up. If we see there,
I seen Adina that was playing a heel in that. I've never seen her play the heel character. It was kind of cool to see that kind of element to her character shine there.
it was good to see Ali Rex and Mike Orlando. They were
It
there,
was
and I
cool.
had a nice
Yeah.
long conversation with them.
Hey,
Um,
did you catch the shirt in the latest Monday Madness?
oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
You
Shout
had
out
your
to
Mike Orlando
Mike.
shirt.
Yeah. So.
So it was good to see this guy, Mister.
Oh man, that was so cool.
Yeah, he's
Somebody you follow for years and years and years, and then you finally get to see him in the ring. It was cool.
I'll tell you what, Doc Gallows is a class act. He
Doc
really
Gallows.
is. First off, the Duke talked me into getting this. So I got, and if you guys don't know, again, whoever listening, I bought a Good Bros Pro Shop hat.
Oh, yes.
I don't have the sticker no more. If you guys see this live, I don't have the sticker no more. I took the sticker down. I actually gave it to my client. There's a story behind this, and I'm about to tell everybody the story. So the Duke was, we did good. I mean, I did really good there because I paid for Veda Scott to come in. And by the way, here you go, guys. There's a picture of me and Veda. Sorry about the picture; it's very blurry, but yeah, she is. I'll tell you what. Let's do
I'm in the picture with Veda too. See,
let's do a side conversation here. Veda Scott, another class act,
super cool,
fantastic person.
super cool.
I was just so like, she loved us. She loved us. She loved us to death. She told us how she went on our link tree and told us how clean and perfect it was.
Oh, cool.
She was just telling us just how, just how much of a class act we were. And I was like, you know, like I went and got her. It was cold there, so I went and got her
It was super
coffees.
cold, yeah.
You know, it was just a good time with Veda Scott. She is awesome, and I'm looking forward to doing more work with her. I
Yeah, we
really
got some
am.
interview stuff and maybe, potential more business stuff coming up.
I actually have, and
Take her to another convention would be cool.
I'll show this to everybody. Let me get this on the screen here. But yeah, I actually have, and again, our listeners aren't going to be able to see this, but I actually have autographs. I have 2 left. We
No,
might be doing a contest. I'm just saying
yeah,
that.
I was gonna
Just saying
say
that we might be doing a
a
contest.
raffle might be a nice idea.
Yes, we might be doing that. Actually, we might be going to another show. Well, we pretty much are going to another show. We're not. What are we at? 90% maybe. 85% that we
Yeah.
might be going. I don't know if you've locked down a seat to the there, but I know.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have more in the comings ahead, but maybe
Yeah.
we'll take
Yeah.
that We'll take a Veda Scott.
Certainly some awesome matches going on in Nanacoke on March 5th.
We'll take a Veda Scott autograph up there, and
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
maybe we can raffle it off, and maybe I was thinking about maybe we can donate the money to their fund that their charity that they're doing.
Every wrestling show's got a 50-50 pot. So,
Well, no, they got a from what I understand, this wrestling show is coming up there at
uh-huh.
Northern Tier Wrestling. They're doing it, isn't it like a fundraiser?
I'm not sure if this one is.
I thought
A
it
lot of them
was.
are.
I'm pretty sure
I'm not
they
sure.
keep addressing it like it is a fundraiser.
It could be.
So if it's a fundraiser, then we'll see if we can do it maybe a 50-50 or whatever for that, and we'll raise funds and whatever we make from it, and
Yeah.
I'll give it to for the charity. So in the name of Wicked Turtle. So
Yeah. I'm
but
sorry.
getting back
I just gotta give a shout out to that background. It just looks like those eyes are blinking. That's so cool.
All right, let me get back to this story.
Yeah.
So the Duke talked me. In the at the convention, the Duke's like, dude, look at that hat over there. And I saw it. I was looking. I was like, man, that's a trucker cap. That's kind of cool. I like trucker
Yeah.
caps.
He
So
pimps them hard in the Talking Shop podcast vlogs, stuff like that. He does that on YouTube now. It's a podcast and on YouTube.
so, so the story goes like this. I said, you know what? I made some money with Veda Scott. Let me go over. This was after, by the way, we had hibachi, and that's another side story after we'll talk
Yeah.
about this one.
First
But
ever.
yeah, so what we did was so I went over there and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this merch. Okay, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm not a merch dude. I don't really buy a lot of merch unless it's indie wrestling. And other than that, I
Shout
don't
out
really
Samuel
buy
Adams.
yeah. I don't really buy a lot of merch. So I decided to okay, I'm gonna try this, you know. So I just like the hat. So I tried it and I
It was
bought it
super cool.
and I'm talking to Doc Gallows and I look at him, he had the title there. He had the tag team title. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, can I get since I bought this hat for $20, can I get a selfie with it? He's like, bro, I would totally let you do that, but the woman here says you gotta add an extra 10. I was like, well, dude, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I was like, how much are those stickers? And I pointed up to that sticker that's on the screen there. And he goes, oh, I'll give you that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. And then we came into a conversation. He's like, yeah, I like stickers, man. I collect stickers. And then he's like, he's like, well, then I'll give you the sticker. And I was like, cool. And then I was like, well, then I have a sticker for you. And now Doc Gallows owns a Wicked Turtle Network sticker. I mean, he has yet to post anything with it. He probably won't.
No,
But
I haven't seen this upcoming week's episode of the vlog, but I know last week he wasn't in it too much. It was the machine gun. It was a machine gun heavy episode, but he was outside of like a bus terminal. I don't know if that was Broad Headsville or not, but maybe this upcoming episode, maybe he doesn't like how I do Monday the Duke. I covered the following week
yeah,
on the current week, so maybe this week he'll have some PPW stuff up. Because he
yeah.
was in the ring with Alpha. He said, hey, went back when he was 17 years old. He watched Alpha.
I mean,
You know what
it
I'm
was a
saying?
good time. It really
Oh, so cool.
was.
I gotta
It wa
tell you, the match for me was I did enjoy Deonna Purrazzo versus Santana Garrett, and I really did enjoy Mike Bennett versus Casey Navarro. That's gonna be hard to beat for me as far as live wrestling shows of the year go.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match. I missed some of it because I was in the back talking to Jimmy Conway and a couple
Yeah,
other people. Here you go. There's a Mike Bennett.
the freaking kingdom, baby.
Yeah, It was a good match. It really was.
Yeah, man. We gotta get you on some old school Ring of Honor.
So it was actually really good to see our good buddy Paul Bow.
Paul
Paul
Bow.
Bow's a class act, good dude.
He
Probably
was,
I'm going to tell you right now, he's one of the best ring announcers in the ring.
yeah.
He's also really good on commentary too.
He owes me $12.50.
Definitely. He's definitely the voice of PPW. Him and
He's
EJ,
absolutely.
they
Yeah.
do a very good job there. And of course, you have to also count the greatest photographer in independent wrestling,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Frank Boris. He
Frank,
is,
shout out Frank Boris, bro.
dude. Frank is a class act there, dude. Known him for a couple years now. Good pictures. Some of the stuff he does is I'm telling you, he's one of the best independent wrestling photographers
Oh, absolutely.
out there. I mean, you just
The
can't
stories,
beat him.
the stories that guy has. We gotta have him on the Slam.
Oh yeah, he's got to come on and do the Slam. Mr. Fast Freddie gave me his first
shout out
edition of a book he wrote.
That's cool, dude.
I've only read a little bit of it. I'm gonna before he comes on, we're totally gonna be. I'll probably have this whole thing read. But he signed
Send
it for
to
me.
me in the mail, and I'll send it back to you. And I'll
He
read
signed it for me in the mail, or I'll just come up and get some food. And,
Yes,
you know.
Good shit.
That's my excuse. I'm gonna tell my wife I'm gonna take her out to eat. Where are we going? Williamsport.
Yo,
We're
hey,
going
check
up to
this
see
out.
Steven, huh?
Check this out.
What?
Leo's is opening a second location.
Yeah, I saw that.
Knock Haven, Pennsylvania.
Is that close by?
That's up KJ's way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's up his way.
But no, Frank Boris.
And he'll be able to try out the pizza.
Shout out to Fred ACKERS though.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
absolutely, Fred. Shout out Fred.
A lot of people
Fred's
can
a cool
say
dude.
anybody, and it's really thin. But
Yeah.
he's from what he was telling me, he's writing a series. So this is just the first of many books that he's gonna
That's cool.
He's gonna be writing. And dude, to be a writer, that's I don't care what anybody says. I couldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
There's no way I could do it. There's no way I'm sitting down and writing a book. There's no way.
I could. I probably could.
I encourage anybody who wants to write a book.
I do on Facebook. I could probably. I do enjoy creative writing.
I don't mind scripting stuff, but
yeah.
But also, while we're up there, we saw a guy. I mean, he's gonna be out here on YouTube here soon, and that's Mr. Bro Keller.
Yeah, shout out, bro.
Dude, huge fan of Wicked Turtle. And we were talking about Alpha. We're talking about Bro Keller. We're talking about Mike Orlando. These are guys that are gonna be on future episodes here at Wicked Turtle.
Yeah.
So we just gotta set it up. Alpha, I wasn't gonna do a wrestling thing. I think about with Alpha, I'm gonna do. That's probably when we'll do a spotlight on. We'll go up there. We'll run some.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
We'll just go through it because he really wants to promote the dojo, and so that's. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's very welcome, very cool dude. I love Alpha Junior. Good guy, really good dude. But
yeah,
that's PPW in a nutshell. It was fun. It was a lot of fun to be back at PPW. It was a lot of fun to see an independent wrestling show. I haven't seen one in years.
Jimmy Hart was there.
Oh, Jimmy Hart, dude. Here's what happened. I actually had to go outside because I was screaming Jimmy, and then back during the Mike Orlando, where it was a Green Machine.
Oh yeah,
dude. I lost my voice and my hearing. I couldn't hear.
I've had that happen.
I couldn't hear. I was like, oh shit, I need to stop because I might actually fully lose my hearing. I can't do that. You know, I already lost taste and smell this year. I can't lose hearing, you know,
We've
in
done
my
that
voice.
a lot for Mike Orlando matches, dude. And that Holy Family Academy got effing loud sometimes, dude.
That place there got pretty loud.
It did. That was reminiscent of some of the early times. Like, the one PPW show we went to that was super jam packed to the gills was that first Jake Hager match. No, I'm sorry. Well, that one too. Yeah, absolutely that one. But that Ryback when Ryback came. Oh, dude,
that was pretty good. I was actually up in the for the Ryback Mike Orlando match. I was actually up in the seats. Up in the rafters more.
Yeah, then we were up there too, dude.
I was right behind you guys actually. I remember me and Alex. We went to the top of the bleachers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you could get a good view of you could get a good view of the ring from up there.
You can get a view. That's where we always sat up there, and then we could also get a good sound going. Cause
I mean, it was.
We liked it off the backside of the hard cam too, because you can really get a good sound going. But Of course, they didn't want you to sit. They wanted you to sit in front of the cameras. You know what I mean?
I always sit in front of the Howard cam.
Yeah.
I always got. That's where I sat at. I actually sat where River Sound was. I used to sit with my boy Bobby. Shout out to Bobby too.
Yeah, shout out
I feel
Bobby.
bad for Bobby. He's not
He's
doing
going
so
through some
hot.
health. Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope everything's good for him. Yeah, I
Yeah, dude.
really do. But
He's up
yo,
my way. He lives up my way. So,
I'll tell
yeah,
you what.
absolutely. Shout out to Bob.
Yeah, he used to travel that show. Dude, that's a far. Dude, that was a far trip. For me, it was totally far. Like, I'm glad we met in Milton and then drove over to Breedsville.
Oh,
It
dude,
wasn't
well,
that bad of a trip, to be
you
honest.
should ask Bob about the trip we had, where it was the first time hauling the BCW ring, and they didn't strap that thing down. We were going down the effing highway, and things were flying off the freaking trailer. Oh, you should ask him about that. That was a hell of a time. The
Uh,
trailer wheel popped. We had to call AAA in the middle of bumfuck Bajip somewhere. Oh, that was a fun time.
Yo, I'll tell you what
We
though.
had some CBD that evening.
Interstate 80 is actually like the turnpike, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
It was, dude. Once I got on from Milton to Interstate, like on Interstate 80, man, I just flew down that sucker the whole way there. And then the GPS took us like some weird way and back road. It was just weird.
Oh yeah,
You
dude.
know, I thought our trip home was actually a lot cooler than our trip.
Bobby's got a band. I
Alone.
don't know if you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. He does music, and then he was in the band, and he's done a couple different side gigs like that.
I'm just
It's-
glad our trip to there where we didn't go past Danville and some monkey was riding
Oh my god, yeah, a deer.
riding a deer. By the way, did your mom get the monkey? She get a
No,
monkey
thank
she wanted?
God. No.
I'm good too. Can you imagine? Those are testing monkeys. They got COVID, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, something.
That's what they were. They were testing monkeys.
That's how. What's that movie? Outbreak, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Outbreak.
yeah. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Sierra's like, we should go up there and get a monkey. I'm like, no. That's how you get the virus. No.
Yeah.
No. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. You know.
That's the
Good.
guy.
I'm glad they got all those monkeys though. Can you imagine if they like started mating and stuff like with other animals?
Oh Lord.
That has to be a fake picture of that monkey riding that deer.
I would hope so. I could imagine them with
Somebody
a
had to
possum, a
Photoshop
raccoon,
that, man.
raccoonky.
No monkeys making love to a deer like that.
I don't know.
That's funny. That's funny. But no, we had dude. PPW was great.
Yeah.
I can only say we got other shows that are coming up. We're gonna be at, which is gonna be awesome. We're road tripping, man. We're definitely road tripping. It's fun. We might even hit a couple shows in Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Me and the Duke were talking about maybe going to Cannabis Fest this year. That'd be
Oh
kind of
yeah,
cool.
that'd be sweet.
Do some content from there. That'd be really awesome.
We gotta get you to your first live deathmatch show.
I've been to deathmatch shows. I've been
Oh
to
you
back.
oh you have?
Oh yeah, I've been to backyard wrestling stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
I actually
you- I mean, have you-
participated in backyard wrestling. I took a DD.
Have you?
I took a DDT off of top of a fucking car once. It was
Really?
cool. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I'm just. Have you?
I took
been
a light tube to the head once too.
Oh,
I
okay, never
smacked a
mind.
light tuber off
Well,
my
there you
head
go.
once. Dude,
Because I was just saying,
I'm
it's a
into that
different
shit.
beast. It's a different beast going to a deathmatch show. Like if you're not prepared on what you should be doing, like first of all, I don't think you should probably sit front row or anywhere near it
Nope.
on your first show.
That's how
On
you
my
blast
first
in
show,
your
I
face.
stood all the way in the back, and I had a hoodie, and when them light tubes start flinging and flying.
Especially
yeah,
when they do like hundreds of them.
It's crazy, dude.
Yo, man, I tell you what, they are fun though. They're fun to watch. That's my favorite like shit. Like I miss like the Attitude Era when we had more blood and stuff. Like I miss that stuff. AEW kind of like scratched that itch a little bit for us
Mhm.
when it came to professional wrestling. I know you got excited when AEW was starting to show more color.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool, and I think it's okay to do that. I think it's all right to have those type of shows if it's not all the time. But once
Yeah.
in a blue moon, pull
I
out
think
one of
it's
them
right.
death
They
matches.
should set up like a death match should set up. It should be the ultimate setup to a feud.
I can't wait for your Duke's dive when you start talking about the GCW event. that
Hey,
you're
I'm going
having.
to be filming that directly after. So
Yeah.
yep.
Talk about
It was
mocks,
it was a
right?
good show. It was a good stuff. It was good. There was two different shows this weekend, and it kind of just paralleled the deathmatch universe at the moment. You got ICW, No Holds Barred 21, and then you had DCW. I mean, they sold out the Hammerstein Ballroom in minutes, and they didn't have to spill a drop of blood. Well, there was a little bit of blood still, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Moxley, hey, yeah.
yeah.
Shout out
I
to
mean,
Moxley. Shout out to Gage.
yeah. Mox was there, right?
Yeah,
I
he's their
saw that.
champion. He's a
Did he?
champion.
Did he actually? He didn't go, did he? Like he didn't wrestle, did he?
Yeah, he wrestled. He
Oh, he
wrestled
did.
Homicide for yeah.
I didn't watch any
He's
of
the
it.
champion.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
champion. Yeah,
I
dude. He
saw his
wrestled
shirt. It said what was it? GCF and
GCF
W.
and W. Yes, sir.
Doing that ECW
But
shit.
did you see Matt Cardona's shirt?
No, I didn't see any of
His
that.
said
No.
"fuck Mick Foley" on the back of it.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
Mick Foley even responded. He's like, "I don't care, dude." He's like,
Well, they
I'm
got
glad you had
heat.
fun." No, no. And Mick, like I said, as a matter of fact, Mick Foley responded. He was like, "I'm glad you had fun, kid." He's like, he's like, this is honestly a dude who he reached for the brass ring in WWE. He grabbed the brass ring. He had to, the internet title and whatever. And it was a situation where they had to made him give the ring back. Like he had the fans eating out of the palm of his hand. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
that's
it's just
cool.
so
That's cool.
Mick Foley's a Cardona guy.
Oh, that's cool.
And
That's
Jericho
cool.
liked it getting a stink face. You like it here. You heard it here first. He said it was delightful. He said the more Rikishi liked you, the more baby
Now,
powder he'd
how much
use.
are those fight? How much is fight TV events? Is it differ
Oh, dude,
between
yeah,
show or
everybody's different now. Some they
like
got
say you wanted to do like a PPW one? Like how much are they charging for that?
I think PPW's was like 25 bucks, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not too bad,
And
especially if they
now,
put on the show like they did.
and some of them are with Fight Plus. Now, I'm not too familiar, but Fight Plus has a couple of different promotions, and
Is that a subscription service?
yeah, it's a $5 a month thing, and they have MMA and wrestling and a couple of different other things on there.
I like boxing. I would love to see
I think
MMA or
boxing is on there.
boxing. I like boxing or MMA. I
Yeah.
love those two. So like watching
$5 a month. I don't know exactly which wrestling promotions. I think I seen DDT Pro maybe.
I have the biggest scam in the deal, man. I got the Disney Plus
Oh
package
yeah,
where
dude.
they have all 3 channels, but I have ESPN Plus. There's nothing in there that excites me about ESPN Plus. It's kind of a
No.
waste of my money, but I still get like Hulu at a decent price bundled in.
Yeah, that's just
But the
fluff.
ESPN
Hey, that's
Plus,
just fluff for you got
yeah.
Hulu and Hulu and Disney is good
Well,
enough for me.
I thought the ESPN Plus was gonna have like UFC fights, like I could get like sort of like what they do with WWE, like
Yeah,
oh you
don't it?
have
It
this.
don't.
And don't no, you get a discounted price, but some of those matches are like some of those shows are like $70, and I'm like, what is it without the discount? Like
Right?
that's ridiculous. I'm not spending that type of money on a pay per view. I'll bootleg it before I do that. That's too much money, man. Especially because I got gypped multiple times in my life when it comes to boxing matches. Like I remember the Tyson fight lasted like 30 some seconds, and I'm like, I just paid money for this, and that was it.
Yeah. That
You
Triller
know?
shit, that guy Ryan Kavanaugh, Ethan Klein showed like what was it, a 5-second clip, and the dude he went after him a bunch of other YouTubers too, but he went after him for like what was it, some absurd $1 million for showing the clip. The court threw most of this shit out, but it's another prime example of the fair use claims.
I don't know. When it comes to pay-per-views, I always thought WWE had the best subscription service. $9.99, you get all the pay-per-views, which was a freaking deal.
Mhm.
Like AEW needs that deal. I really think AEW needs to do something. They need to get affiliated with somebody.
I
and put
like
all their
Impact
stuff up
Plus,
for
and I was
that.
just Impact Plus needs to do a better job of differentiating publicly, like what's the difference between being an Ultimate Insider, like that's their YouTube stuff, and the difference between Impact Plus, like, because I think they got a deep catalog, dude. For just them, you got Impact, TNA, NWA, stuff like that. I mean, most of the
They have
guys
good
you're
shows too. Like I'd like to
yeah,
see
most of the
something.
guys you're watching in WWE, if you type their name on Impact Plus, I'm sure they have a collection. Like Kevin, no, excuse me, not Kevin Steen, but AJ Styles, absolutely. Shit.
I like that search bar
Robbie
that they
E.
used to have
Yeah.
for WWE. All you had to do is put in one
Oh,
like
dude. Yeah.
person, and all their matches came up. That was kind of cool. I don't know if you can do that with Peacock. I doubt it.
I think so.
Can you? Like the
I'm not
WWE
sure.
Network thing, the search was kind of cool. Like I
The
like that where
Peacock
you could
app user interface is way better. I'm
really.
not sure. Yeah, I like to. I've never had a problem so far at
I'll
all with
watch it soon
Peacock.
because I'll be watching probably the Royal Rumble. I usually
Yeah,
watch that. I usually watch the bigger shows.
we're gonna get a predictions video out. So
I don't know who's in it, to be honest.
yeah,
I have no idea. I'm horrible at this shit. Like I really am. Like I've been paying attention to more AEW stuff. I
yeah. There you
watched the
go. There
last
you go.
Dynamite show. It was cool. I
I
did watch it.
decided NWA Power and Power. Excuse me, NWA USA. Shout out to my buddy Jerry. He
They're
wanted
on
to start
YouTube,
covering.
aren't they? Aren't
Yep,
they on YouTube?
yep, free of
Yeah.
charge. They just
Yeah.
USA just started actually. This week was the 3rd episode of
I actually like the NWA stuff
NWA is
because
good, dude.
yeah, I like their whole set, their whole
They
ring
got a
get up,
really
everything.
they got a really nice roster.
The blue
Tyrus
stands out. Plus, they have decent
Tyrus would be cool to
roster.
bring somewhere, dude. Tyrus would be
Yeah,
cool to bring back to PPW.
they have my boy James Storm on there. I love James
Yeah.
Storm. He's the best.
Magnus.
He's the best. But all right, well, let's get into our homework. Let's start talking about our
You
stuff.
could get beer money.
Beer money. I like them. But yeah, yo, who is it? Who's the glorious Bobby
Robert
Roode?
Roode. Yeah,
That's
man.
my son's favorite wrestler.
I like
That's my
Bobby.
son's favorite. I just did I just did an RKO by the way.
I had to go back to and watch a lot of his stuff on Impact, like Impact TNA, whatever you want to call it.
But let's get into our movies
All right,
that
yeah,
we watched.
because we
We
could talk
watched.
wrestling 24/7.
Yeah,
Let's get into these
that's the
movies.
dive, man. We gotta watch a dive for wrestling, guys.
That's right.
I mean, we'll get into it. We always get into stuff like that.
Yeah.
We talk about video games. I was just talking to Duke tonight about video games. We just found out the WWE was it 2K22. All right, they're actually gonna have it for PS4, and I'm like, ooh,
I'm excited.
okay,
Yeah.
I might get that, or Xbox One. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I might get that. You know,
He might have to get his butt kicked on Xbox One.
I just want to
But
get that NWO. I want to get that NWO pack. That looks cool.
Is Hogan on there?
All of them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, even X-Pac.
Sweet
Yeah,
deal.
or 6-Pac. Or 1, 2, 3 Kid.
1, 2, 3 Kid, brother.
Yeah, so let's talk about Don't Look Up.
Okay, we're gonna start with Don't Look Up.
Yeah, let's start with that one. What'd you think
Yeah,
of
this
that one?
was a hell of a star-studded cast on this one. You had Jonah Hill, Leonardo DiCaprio, the girl from Hunger Games. What's her name?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. Oh my God, I always blank out on the name. Sorry about that.
Ariana Grande was on it. Kate
Ron
Blanchett.
Perlman.
Meryl Streep. Can't talk
Meryl
about
Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Chris Evans was even on it.
Yeah, Chris Evans.
We said Jonah Hill.
Rob. What's his name? Rob. The one guy.
Kid Cudi was on it.
Yeah, Kid Cudi. Ariana Grande. Did you
Yeah.
say that? Or you said that?
Timothy Chalamet, and then
Yeah.
the one that just passed away.
Did he just do that?
Who's the guy that was just no, that's not the guy who just passed away. Where do I know him from? Timothy Chalamet. I know him from
Not
something.
sure.
I've seen him before, but I'm trying to say. Oh, he was the actor in Dune. My bad.
Oh, there you go.
He's an actor in Dune. That's where I saw him before, and he's in this one. Who else? There's more. Tyler Perry.
And Tyler Perry.
Who else? Ron Perlman was in this.
Yeah.
Let me see if I know anybody else. Michael
Rob.
Chiklis was in this.
Yeah.
That's about it. All I know. Other than that, yeah.
So basically the story is like these scientists have found out that this comet or meteoroid or whatever you want to call it, meteorite,
It was a
asteroid.
comet. I think it was a comet. No, it was an asteroid. You're right. It was an asteroid.
This big smashing ball of stuff, whatever you want to say, is
Earth
coming
killer.
towards. Yeah, this Earth killer is coming towards Earth, and they want to get the world to realize this is going on. So I mean, they're trying to get on the news, and the news ain't taking them serious. The media is kind of like bumbling around, and they finally get
The
it.
government wasn't taking him serious.
Yeah, the government wasn't taking them seriously. Then they tried a mission and botched it on purpose to, mine resources. It's very introspective. Like
It was a lot of
it could almost be a documentary.
yeah, it was a lot of based on actual facts and actual stuff. Like
I can
actual
see a lot
pop
of this stuff
culture
happening.
stuff. You know,
Yeah,
like the guy who invented the phone, they were
yeah,
totally making fun of Apple there. Like
yeah,
that was a play off of Apple. The president of the United States, that was a Trump. They were
yep.
trying to do the Trump thing there. Um, there was a lot of other stuff like movement stuff. They were panning fun at movements.
Mhm.
My thing is, I didn't think it was that funny. There was maybe one or two things that was kind of
Was it a
funny.
comedy?
It was supposed to be like a comedy-esque,
Yeah,
but it
kind of like
wasn't.
Birdman, huh?
It was yeah, it was weird. I found it kind of weird movie.
What's it
Especially
today's climate? It's kind of like more like, oh, this, because you could also say, like not a meteoroid, but a virus. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like my
Like
thing
there's
is
stuff out there that's gonna be taking us out, and nobody's taking it serious.
I would actually had a better time enjoying this movie if it wasn't during COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah, if they would have done this, like, before COVID or, like, after COVID, then
right.
yeah, but during COVID, when everyone already has some things on their minds about shit, and
Yeah,
we were just fresh off of this shit, and we're really trying to, like, turn the page and go into another chapter of our country and our world and that we live in, and I don't know. It was a super weird movie. I
I
thought it
think it
was
just sends a like a much needed message. Like the media focuses on the weirdest stuff, and what I mean, the most important stuff never gets the coverage it really needs to. And like people that go on these nighttime talk shows and everything like this, yada yada yada, really have to go through this vetting process. And oh, I'm not as popular. A meteorite crashing into Earth isn't as popular as the yodeling kid from Walmart this week, so we're not going to get any coverage. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, they were poking
it's
fun at
just
that. They were
the
poking
weird
fun at
way.
science.
Yeah,
They were
the
poking fun
weird.
at science there.
Yeah,
It just was not funny. Like, it was just like it was kind of to be honest, it was very long, and to me, I was like, "Is this over
it
yet?"
was
Like,
long. Yeah.
we took a couple like, me and my wife, we took a couple breaks. There was a couple times we looked at each other like, "Dude, this movie good. What? What?" Like, we took a couple breaks. I get it, the type of humor that they were trying to do. They were trying to give more of an uplifting type of humor during a crisis movie.
Yeah.
I just think, like I said before, like I think it was released at the wrong time. If we would have had it something where it was like out of COVID time,
Yeah.
then I
For
think
real.
this would be cool. Like it would have
Yeah.
been all right, you know. And it's got that Jonah Hill type humor and stuff in it too, which is all right.
Mhm.
Meryl
I
Streep,
like Jonah
Meryl
Hill.
Streep was cool. I like watching stuff that Meryl Streep does. She's like
Mhm.
the goat of acting, you know, of
Mhm.
actresses. So you know that
Did
was
you see
kind of
the
cool.
after credit scene?
Yeah,
Like,
where the future scene.
yeah, he was.
25,000 was it
It was
25,000 years in the future?
kind of like a play on the Twilight Zone. There's time now, so
Yeah, and they all die because of one animal.
yeah, he was the last man on Earth. Yeah,
Yeah, Jonah Hill was the last man on Earth, but
yeah,
he didn't
he
last
was live.
25,000 years. So, what's your rating on this movie?
No, let's go 8.5.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit lower than that. I'm gonna go probably a 6.5.
yeah,
I just was not digging this movie at all. Like it was just one of those ones I just was not digging. I'm like, ugh. Is it
yeah.
something I'll watch again? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
Right.
like that's one of my criteria is does it have rewatchability? No,
Yeah,
it does not.
I'd
So
watch this.
let's watch or yeah, let's watch. Let's talk about the next one. We watched
Yeah,
Eternals finally Finally.
Finally. Eternals has come into Disney Plus.
I mean, you guys should already know that with our background, how it looks. I mean, for our
Yeah.
video crew, they should know. Our video fans, they should know that's what that is. It's a celestial. Yeah. So, what'd you think, Duke, about this?
I thought it was enjoyable.
Really?
That gave me kind of like Power Rangers vibes, like you was saying.
The old. I did say that. You're talking about
Yeah.
the movie, the remake movie.
Yeah, the remake Power Rangers
Yeah.
kind of was giving me heavy remake Power Rangers vibes, but yeah, it was fucking hella long.
It
This
was
movie was
long.
almost like 3 hours long.
It was long. It really
I felt
was.
like this could have been belted out better as a miniseries.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't give a shit about any of these characters. I really
And that's the
didn't.
problem too. Like they should have built these characters up a little bit more. Like
I mean, they tried to a little bit, but it wasn't.
yeah,
They tried to give origins for each person, but I didn't give a shit about any of these characters. I thought the powers were stupid. I'm like, what
yeah.
is this? There's a guy that acts like Superman. Are you serious? And then there's a guy that acts like the Flash. And then there's a guy that does that. And I'm like, this is just absolute. This is Justice League. That's what this is.
It's the Justice League.
This is Marvel's version of the Justice League. And to be honest, it's not like the Justice League because they were fucking robots, like
Yeah, and they're like centuries old, and
they're robotic Justice League. That's
it's
what this
interesting.
was.
But
Yeah,
like I
mean,
said, they could have gave out more lore if they would have just done this as a mini series.
the best part of this movie was the end. I thought
Yeah,
the best part of this movie, I thought, was the end. I mean,
when he gets to these Celestials,
the
these human,
cutscenes,
yeah,
the shit that looks almost like Galactus holding the world, like that was sick.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was cool.
Like if that's how they do Galactus, I'm here for it. We haven't seen Galactus in the MCU yet. Back in the day with the, the Fantastic Four, we seen Silver Surfer, and we seen Galactus, but we've not seen him updated in the MCU yet.
I mean, he's the ultimate villain. Like
Yeah.
he's huge. Like
But we did see Thanos' brother.
that was cool. That was
Yeah.
cool too. That was cool too. That was really,
I don't
really
know
cool.
shit about him, I'll tell you that much.
I no, me neither. He's better than Thanos.
I
But
guess.
he's not as evil as Thanos. Like Thanos
He's not a
is
purple monkey looking man though.
with a nutsack chin.
With a nutsack chin. Yeah, that's like buff, like what's his name? Grimace
Yeah.
from McDonald's on steroids.
Yeah.
He's on the juice. He's on the gas, brother.
I just didn't
Fucking
care
Grimace
about
is
any
on
of
the
these.
gas.
I didn't care about any of these characters. Like none of them. Even Angelina Jolie's character, didn't care about her.
Yeah.
I had no care in the world for any of these characters. I could
They
not
really
get
weren't likable. I just
No, they weren't. It really wasn't. I mean, they have set you up for another movie, or maybe they'll come in here soon. Like I said,
who knows?
Marvel is putting out the breadcrumbs right now, as you can see. They're putting out breadcrumbs in each of their stuff that they've released. With Shang-Chi and even Spider-Man and the upcoming Doctor Strange and this movie. So they're putting out little breadcrumbs here and there. So eventually they come together, which is cool. Which I like. That's one thing I like about Marvel. That eventually all those breadcrumbs come together and we have a loaf. And it's amazing. And it's. I'm just there's always one or two movies out there that you're like,
Yeah.
I can live without that. But then you see like the cuts, like the post credit scenes and stuff like that. And you're like, no, I need that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need to know how that's gonna end. I need to know where this is gonna go next.
Yeah.
So, but dude, this was like you said, long, tiring to watch. I didn't really care about the characters. Had a lot of good action. If there's anything positive I can say about it, a lot of good action in it. Story was okay.
Yeah.
It's not something I'm gonna write home about. Like I said,
No.
the best part of this movie was the end. Plain and simple. Best part of this movie was the ending of this movie.
I think this was a way to like introduce characters that were on par with the levels that Captain Marvel has.
Mhm.
And I'd like to see where they go with the power ratings as far as like most powerful MCU character now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give this a rating right now. My rating for this is kind of low. I think I'm gonna go with the same as the other one. I'm going 6.5 again. Both these two of these, I mean, they're watchable, but they're not rewatchable. Like this was something that I'll probably pick up in a year, maybe 2 years from now, and say, okay,
Maybe, yeah.
yeah. What's your rating on this?
I'm gonna go with a 7.
It's just,
It was
it's
just
not one of my.
okay.
If I had to put it into Marvel like movie watching, it's down there. Like I'm
Yeah.
hitting other
It's kind of like
Marvel
the first
classics in
MCU
front of me.
dud.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it the flop because it did.
No, it's not a flop. It's
It
still
did set up the
pretty interesting
storyline for later on down.
hero movie,
It
superhero
might
movie.
even be better if we watch like Doctor Strange movie or Morbius. We're gonna say, oh, okay.
Yeah.
If they like in that, okay, I got that. That's cool. All right, okay. Now I could probably adjust a little bit of that to my score. I mean, I won't change it publicly, but in my mind, I'm say, okay, I might watch this again just to go back to see if I can find any Easter eggs that connect the dots.
Yeah.
You know, so. All right, well, let's get to our promotions. What are we doing for promotions tonight, bro?
Yeah, well, as we were talking earlier about the wrestling shows that were on this weekend, I had a fun time talking in the SmartMark Alley discussion group. Kevin had a live discussion thread going on, like old days following the WWE pay-per-views. We'd go on there every pay-per-view, and we'd have a live thread in the discussion group. So it was fun. It was really enjoyable to talk to everybody. And so my shout out is, if you're on Facebook, check out the SmartMark Alley discussion group. And yeah. And check out the Stardom podcast. That's Matt Turner's wrestling podcast. Check him out. Did we freeze?
No,
Nope, we didn't freeze. Okay, yeah, check him out.
I'm writing down notes as you're talking. That's
Yep.
what I'm doing.
So,
So,
Smart Mark Alley discussion group and the Stardom podcast. That's my
yeah.
shout outs. What you got?
So I'm gonna shout out the guys I already talked about. Well, 3. I got 3 shout out or 4 shout outs. I'm gonna shout
Frank.
out Frank Boris. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna shout out Paul Bow. Gonna
Paul
shout
Bow.
out PPW. And my other shout out is gonna be my man Samuel Adams. I will rule you. I got his merch. He's been a friend to Wicked Turtle.
Sam's always got some awesome merchandise.
You heard what he said to us. Yo, hit me up for the interview. So we're gonna talk to him and Siler. We'll probably get him on there. We got some stuff packed for the next soon. I got to start doing some bookings and book those guys up. So we got to talk shop with those guys. But then of course the Wicked Turtle. Of course the Wicked Turtle group, Wicked Turtle Nation.
Yeah,
do that. Keep watching some of our content. Give us likes, give us follows, give us subscribes. Buy some RAZE off of us. That'd be cool. Go to repsports.com, buy some RAZE. Support the channel. Buy some merch. You see the pillow back here? I got the What Up Peeps cup tonight.
Yeah.
Buy some merch. It's all in the link tree. It's all in the description of this video. So
buy it up, buddy.
All right, well, this was a good show. It was good talk about PPW. Good talk about these 2 movies. Definitely watch them. Give us a comment if you guys did see these movies. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. Tell if you agree with our scores, don't disagree with our scores, whatever. Anyways, all right. Well, it's your boy the Penguin.
It's the Duke,
and that's what's up.
Blah-blam.
Thank you for tuning in to Wicked Turtle Network exclusive. Follow us on all social media, and also click the link tree in the description of this video. I also would like to take the time right now and welcome us as a brand new ambassador to RAZE energy drinks. Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag RAZE Rebellion with RAZE energy drinks. RAZE energy drinks gives you fresh, which stands for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration, with giving you no crash. RAZE has 0 sugar with electrolytes and BCAA aminos. So hashtag raise up and go to your local GNC or vitamin shop and pick up a can, or go to repsports.com and order your RAZE energy drinks and other athletic supplements in bulk, and type in order code Wicked Turtle for 15% off your order, and that code will be in the description of this video.